Recently, I have been contacted by dozens of new mums and midwives who have given birth in or work in our public maternity hospitals, including the women's in my electorate where I myself gave birth. They have told me about how a lack of staff and lack of beds mean many women are giving birth in the emergency room, being discharged just a few hours after giving birth, having urgent inductions delayed for several days, and generally not being provided with an adequate level of care. Midwives are regularly being asked to work double shifts because there aren't enough staff, and some hospitals are now discharging women who've had caesareans after just 2 nights because there are not enough beds. While midwives and hospitals are no doubt doing their absolute best at a tough time, the fact is there simply aren't enough resources for maternity services, and as far as I can tell, there was no dedicated funding in the budget to fix this issue. There are many factors that have contributed to this crisis, such as nurses moving for COVID work, lack of overseas workforce, and an increase in births this year. This problem of under-resourcing maternity services has actually existed for some time. For example, for many years, the Women's has been birthing many more babies than they have official capacity for, and it's virtually impossible for women to get into the one-on-one midwifery care programs due to high demand. There are solutions available, and unlike heart attacks or strokes, the government does get a heads up if there's going to be a baby boom, because women do book in for maternity services many months before they give birth. Midwives now are telling me that they're worried that it might only be a matter of time before a woman or baby has a serious incident or dies due to the crisis. So, Minister, will you sit down with me to discuss what can be done in the short term, like purchasing extra private capacity, as well as how we can solve this in the longer term?